signs of the Crusade's recent presence can be seen on the road to Dragonspear Castle, but the Shining Lady's actual servants are rarely encountered. The few Crusaders you spy in the distance invariably retreat at the first opportunity. As the march wears on, fatigue grips your company, tempers flare within the caravan. Your reputation as the hero of Baldur's Gate protects you from petty squabbles and angry outbursts. Or perhaps, after what happened on Boriskir Bridge, there is another reason few are willing to cross you. These thoughts are put aside when you see the banners of Waterdeep, Daggerford, and the Flaming Fist at the edge of the Coalition siege camp. Dragonspear Castle is near, and so is Kalar's day of reckoning.
Why does she still refuse me? How can she deny the righteousness of our cause?
We speak of a child of Baal.
And yet the Ballspawn is the hero of Baldur's Gate, and by all accounts saved the Sword Coast from ruin during the Iron Crisis.
You cannot ask me to show mercy to this abomination, not after what happened to my brother.
For the good of the Crusade, you must. We cannot take the Ballspawn's life.
Forgive me, my lady. I do not know if I can do that.
You can. I have faith in you, Ashatir. For us, forgiveness must prevail over revenge.
Fine.
Finally, you're here. I'm Kirill Netterlock, Marshal of the Burnstone Cadre. I command the Flaming Fist contingent of the Dragonspear campaign. I should warn you, don't expect a warm reception here. Word of what happened at Boriskir Bridge spread like wildfire. Many in this camp, too many, see you as Saravok's heir apparent. If anyone gives you trouble, report it to me. I'll take care of it. Go get settled in now. After you've done that, come see me and the other city commanders at the large tent south of here.
Is good. Now, whose pats do I slap to get an ale around here?
Friend Jahir, in your travels, you have seen strange and wonderful creatures, yes? It has been too long since Minsk journeyed with such a fine companion.
Yes? Such menial tasks.
Good. That is good. And in your journeys...
What is it?
Have you perhaps encountered a giant miniature space hamster other than Boo? A female giant miniature space hamster?
I have many fine wares.
What? Such menial tasks.
Are you sure? Boo is restless.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career! You're the hero of Baldur's Gate. Why not? Come talk to me when you finish drilling them and we'll see how you did. Dismissed.
You are welcome.
This young man seems more intelligent than most. Allow me to look at thine aura, soldier. I see much potential in thy abilities. Perhaps thou shouldst train with magic instead of steel.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
You are welcome.
It has been too long since Minsk journeyed with such a fine companion.
You are welcome in my sight.
Oh, it's a fine day for meeting new friends.
You want to stab the enemy's torso. A natural instinct, I understand it, but it's not as effective as it could be, and I'm guessing it's hard on the arms, right? Nah, fight smarter, not harder. I say aim for the kneecaps.
Yes? Such menial tasks.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career!
You are welcome in my sight.
You are welcome in my sight.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse... Incredible. I didn't think it was possible to whip that ragtag unit into shape, but you've done it. These louts might actually have my back in battle thanks to you. Here, take this. I don't need it, and you might.
What? Yes, fine. What is it? Such menial tasks.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Nature's servant awaits.
Praise day at even.
For the group.
Help me.
help me.
You called? Yep.
Help me.
What?
I killed 2 ogres with a bent fork and some boot black ones!
A simple matter.
Yes, yes? You bet.
You have my greetings, faithful one.
I once helped a town suffering a similar plight with a blackthorn bark brew. If we can find one in the forest, I might be able to do it again.
Yes? Such menial tasks. What? A simple matter. Yes? Such menial tasks.
Thy called?
A fine coop and a fine beer. Now all I need is a fine woman.
Yes?
This is not the elemental plane of air? Where am I? The Prime? What have you done to me? I am a merchant and often collect items from various planes. Perhaps I could show you some. Feast your eyes on these exotic items.
What is it? Fine.
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made. Soon to go back to the grotto, I am. I miss the tunnels of home.
Yes? Fine.
The underground seems safer by far, and gems to find are welcome too.
Ja.
What is it? A simple matter. Fine.
Did you need something, young one? Consulting on tactical movements and troop deployments. I've been retired for years, but my mind's still sharp. You're the one everyone's talking about, the hero of Baldur's Gate. You've seen many battles. What do you think of war? Why don't you talk to some of the people in the camp? Find out why they're here, what they're fighting for. Then come tell me if you've learned anything.
An army marches on its stomach.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career! Battle needs to be fought. I'm a soldier. What more is there to it? You know what commanders do? They move wooden soldiers around on maps. Vigilance? We talk to the troops. We secure provisions and monitor morale. We keep soldiers alive.
What? A simple matter?
My God protects me and watches us all.
And who, pray tell, are you?
General Hayther Stonehand, Torsen Cedric Delancey, allow me to present the hero of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, aye. So what was that business on Boroskir Bridge about? You know how many of our people worship Lathander, Tempest? And you burned the dead lord of bloody murder Baal symbol into the ground where he died. Great, that's sure to boost morale.
Hayther, please, show a little decorum. The reinforcements you've brought are a welcome and much-needed asset. Your presence is problematic. Many are disturbed by tales of Boroskir Bridge. It would be best if you were away from the camp for a time. As it happens, there's a matter that requires attention a ways from here. Word has gotten round that Kalar's forces are receiving supplies via caverns beneath Dragonspear Castle. We have a rough idea where the entrance is, beyond Dead Man's Pass, as the locals like to call it.
That's assuming the information we have is accurate. Torture usually gets you answers, but it doesn't always get you the truth.
I'd stoop lower than that if it meant saving the life of a single soldier under my command.
We have reason to believe Kalar Argent's top advisor, a priest named Heffernan, is quartered in Dragonspear's basement. We know very little of Heffernan, other than he apparently has Kalar's ear.
We do know that a series of caverns runs beneath the castle. We believe Kalar is channeling supplies through the tunnels rather than attempting to break our perimeter. So there is a way into the castle from below. Or just kill him. That would also be an acceptable result.
That is what needs doing. Will you do it?
Just so we're clear, our resources are limited, and our focus must be on containing the castle. If you should get into trouble outside this camp, you'll be on your own. We simply don't have the personnel for a rescue party, no matter how valuable the person captured may be. Before you leave, there's a tent near the camp entrance that belongs to a dwarf named Fossey Dugdeep. Go see her. She's been working on something you might find useful as you explore the underground river beneath Dragonspear.
Your life shall be mine.
And you're certain it's stable?
Yes? Fine.
You're out of your bloody mind, Pritchard. Keep this up and you'll be out of bloody teeth, too. You don't know that, and even if you did, it's not your decision to make. Just let it go, Pritchard. Like it or not, we aren't the ones who get to make the call. Pritchard here thinks we should send a small force into Dragonspear to try and take out Kalar and end this mess before the real battle gets underway.
Pritchard! Cousin, it's me, Glint!
Glint? What are you doing here?
Mom's been worried about the family. She sent me out to make sure everything's all right. Is it? Are you all right? Let's not talk of that, cousin. How is and well see he? And Uncle Morisk? I need to speak with you about my cousin. I was wondering if you could perhaps beat him to within an inch of his life. You may not have noticed this, but Pritchard, well, he can be a bit of a handful. He's difficult enough under normal circumstances. Give him any kind of power and, well, it goes straight to his head. If he stays in this camp, I guarantee you he's going to rub someone the wrong way. Probably several someones. They're going to kill him. Kill him repeatedly if history's anything to judge by. Exactly. You don't know Pritchard the way I do. There's only one way to get any message through that thick skull of his. Words alone just won't do it. You and me both. All right, I'll let it go for the moment.
Oh! Who goes there? Sorry. A little drink yesterday evening turned into a lot of drinks early this morning. I'm not in the best shape right now. Aye, but I don't want to waste your time with my sorrows. I know you're an important person. This is gonna sound so... hells. It's me lucky charm. A pebble from Mithril Hall. I lost it somewhere on the March air. Oh, I've had the most terrible luck since I realized it was gone. I lost at cards. Spilled a full mug of ale in my beard. Probably dying bottle now, the way things are going. It's just so... Wait. The other thing that went wrong is I got a hole in one of me boots. My patron god is Marthamer Dooin. His symbol is a boot with a mace against it. Maybe if I get some fancy new boots, my luck will change back. I'm telling you, this'll do it. I just need some good leather, and then maybe that quartermaster Bellegarm will order some made for me. Could you help me out? I heard a bear's been sighted around Dead Man's Pass, but I can't leave my post. Bring the bear's hide to Bellegarm and get me some new boots. I know you're an important person with lots of things to do, but if you manage this, you'll have a loyal friend forever.
Am I glad to see you? I know we've had our differences, but I need your help. Ski's Silver Shields left the camp. Perimeter guard said she headed in the direction of Dragonspear Castle. Bring her back safely. If the crusade takes Ski, her father will have all our heads.
We're few, but fierce.
things more important than having a drink? We need to have a little chat about your priorities.
We're few, but fierce.
It sounds better than go to mighty Volkill. A powerful thirst is upon me. Pass the wineskin, unless you have a cask hidden somewhere. If you do, pass them both.
Very well. I'll help as best I can. Let's see now. The Red Knight's worshippers play many games. Here, I have a board for Coroneer, a game the elves invented. Challenge the priest, get him to wager his holy symbol.
Under normal circumstances, I would never say this, but I could use some help. In the last couple of days, I dipped my fingers into a few pockets. One held a bag of junk and this notebook. It contains details of the camp defenses, commander names, and bits of conversation. Only a spy would make these kind of notes. We have a traitor in our midst. That's the problem. While I was working, I wasn't paying attention to faces. It could have come from a few different people. There was the notebook, of course. A potion, a candle, and this sheet of paper covered in runes of some sort. Robbed is such a loaded term. I prefer to think of it as easing friends' physical burden. As to the question, they were all soldiers, I think. There was the notebook, of course. A potion, a candle, and this sheet of paper covered in runes of some sort. Do I look like an alchemist to you? It might be a healing potion, but it's in a weird bottle. Maybe the traitor purchased it in camp. There was the notebook of... It's not your average tallow stick. Gold leaf is pressed into the side, and it's quite heavy.
Let me take a look at that. Ah, yes, I recognize this. These candles are used during prayers by priests of Tempest. Actually, I've seen this exact candle before. A soldier named Cole tried to sell it to me. He seemed to think I was some sort of thief, if you could believe that.
There's nothing else special about it. Maybe a priest could tell us more. There was the notebook, of course. It looks like the page was torn out of a book. I can make no sense of the runes. All I know is it came from someone's pocket. Don't let me down.
You're a fierce warrior, no doubt, and Tempest is the god of warriors. I believe you. You'd not stoop to theft. The other night I saw Molten Call leaving my tent. I chased him, but he got away. I'm sure he took the candle, but I can prove nothing. I didn't report it. I plan to speak to Call about it myself. With my fists.
Good to see you. We have a spy among us? Do you know who? Good to see you. Hold a minute. I know you're in a hurry, but I have something important to ask you. You know the daughter of Grand Duke Silvershield journeyed with the Flaming Fist from Baldur's Gate, yes? Do you know where I may find her? If you see her, tell her to seek me out, please. It was one thing to torment her on the journey here, but if she were killed or fell into enemy hands, Duke Silvershield would be displeased.
Well, look who we have here. The hero of Baldur's Gate deigns to walk among us. Aren't you supposed to be spelunking in Kaelor's caverns? Nederlock's good people. Won't say a word against him. Delancey? Oh, that's another story. He's a coward. I hate to say it, but there it is. We should have taken Dragonspear when we first arrived. Red Blood in Kaelor was out in the High Moor then doing gods know what. The castle would have fallen faster than a house of cards. This whole mess keeps getting messier because Delancey refuses to commit to any action that carries the slightest risk. What kind of commander is that?
We've been discussing important strategic matters. What do you want?
The hells you will. I'll deal with this. And you, stop making mischief. You hear me? We've got enough problems here without you making more of them. But you did good bringing this to my attention. And now I've got someone I can hit in good conscience. Here, take this as thanks.
We're few, but fierce.
Gods, I've met vipers with less venom than you.
What do you need?
Ah, glad you came. This is Fossey Dugdeep. Fossey, tell them about the potion of explosion barrel. When you're inside the caverns, consult this amulet each time you come to an intersection. It will guide you to the best placement for the barrel. Now, Fossey, would you please excuse us? The explosives are just one strategy I've formulated to undermine our enemy. I've another that you might help with. These flasks contain poison, taken from a priestess of Talona we captured and interrogated. Her evil works can now be turned to the greater good. We know Dragonspear is being supplied via the caverns you'll be visiting shortly, if all goes as planned. If you put a few drops of this in the enemy food supplies and water, we would have an edge when we finally confront the Shining Lady. Damn it! Your reticence this day is going to kill people, good men and women. I will do everything in my power to see an end to Kalar Argent. You, it seems, will not. The blood of those who fall to the crusade is on your hands. Begone! The sight of you disgusts me. I'll look upon you no more.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
What is it? Fine. What? A simple matter.
What do you need? You bet.
Help me. Help me.
I am here to serve.
This and that to be done, no time to stay and chatter. This and that to be done, no time to stay and chatter.
What are ye looking at?
Good to see you. We have a spy among us? Do you know who? Malden Call. I knew him well. I thought I did. We have to tighten our security. No one can be trusted anymore, not even our own forces.
Yes? Fine.
You there! You look moneyed and in dire need of Wilhelmina's miracle turnip juice. One turnip juice. Don't forget to tell your friends.
What is it? Fine.
Yes, or
As you direct.
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. YouTube is showing you a couple of videos you might like. Comment down below. Remember to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!